Hey guys, welcome on back to my channel. Just want to shoot a quick video. I've done a couple little videos trying to get just right for you guys. So here's some rods. I just want to put up most of them are just from Walmart. Just simple, everyday, regular Joe fishing rods. I do have a PENN slammer, which I did not get from Walmart. I actually got that off of Facebook. I know people commented and that stuff saying about how you shouldn't put your hooks through your loops so you can crack the loop. Actually never really had that happen. I don't really keep my lines that tight, so they're all pretty loose, as you can see. Like, they're not stretched out, the rod tips aren't bent from it. They're literally just looped in there enough to stay in there. I do hear you can crack them. I'm not really worried about that because I can repair and build rods. I have a rod machine in my basement. I do all my own repairs. But I'd like to talk to you guys today about this bad boy. This is the Penworth Reel 8000. It's very smooth. I really like it. And this is the prevail. I think I'm saying that right. Prevail. Prevail. Is that how you say it? It's made by PENN. It is a 12-foot surf cast rod. It is a heavy fast action, and it does 20 to 40 pound mono and 30 to 65 braid, and with a 4 to 8 ounce lure weight, which is really nice. That's a big size lure, especially thinking like this is a 2 ounce, which is very small. I mean, it's like the length of my finger. That's a 1 ounce, which is even smaller. That's like my pinky. And this right here is 7/8 of an ounce as a swim bait. So all these I could throw all day without having a single problem. It's done really nice. It's wrapped very well, coated very well. I looked all through it. I don't see any imperfections on any of these. They all look really, really well. There's no chipping. There's no fractures in the rod. It's very strong. It's a mixed rod. It's graphite and fiberglass, so it's got the strength and it's still able to whip and feel the action. I'm excited to use this though because I've never had a full 12-foot surf casting rod. I've had 10 foots. I think it's the biggest I've had, but there's a few spots where I want to go where a 12-foot surf casting rod would definitely come in handy. So I went and I picked this up at Walmart. The rod itself, not the reel. I bought the reel online, but the rod was $99. With a warranty, it was like I think 107, something like that. But whenever I go to Walmart, I always get the warranty because it's a free rod for 2 years. I go and break in the car door. Nope, book the rod. We go back to Walmart. But they do sell a combo through Walmart that has the Penworth 8000 reel on it, but the rod is complete junk. You can read the reviews about it and stuff, and everybody, all they say is that the first day out it broke casting. Maybe they weren't doing it right, maybe they didn't know what they were doing, but there's a lot of reviews on guys that look like they know how to fish, all saying the same thing. So, I mean, this one right here, I couldn't really find very many reviews on it, so that's why I really wanted to get it. Only because I saw some on the smaller rod, people said they liked it, it was a good rod, but none on the 12 foot. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to get the 12 foot. I'm going to hit the beach with it, and we're going to see how it does. I do have a new camera tripod holder, this is what I'm using right now. So I'm hopefully going to be able to go and use that when I'm out on the beach, set it all up, get some good videos of some surf casting videos, catching some stripers and some blues. And of course I always got my other wad usually always with me, which is my Squadron 3, which I really, really like. I've told you guys that in other videos. It's just a all around versatile rod. It's made by PENN, and I've caught a lot of fish on this so far. I've caught a lot of blues. I've caught in false albacore. Caught in what else fish called? I think they're Spanish mackerel. They're big mackerel. They're basically like this big. So when I first caught one, I thought it was an albie. I'm like, oh look, it's like a small albie or something. But no, it wasn't. They look very closely similar, but they're definitely not the same. But it's worked great. Well, this whole setup, I was like $100 at Walmart. The rod was at Walmart and the wheel was at Walmart, and this is a Barrier 2. Yeah, the Barrier 2. And this is a great wheel. I absolutely love it. The ratio, and it's got all seals and everything like that all built inside this. And look at how thin that is. Look at that. It's a super thin, strong body. Super light. This rod's so light. But the cool thing about this is that it's got like a 15-pound drag system, so you can crank it down and it'll hold back 15 pounds. So what I did with this one, like I told you guys before, was that because the rod could hold up to 40-pound blade, I did a 30-pound blade, because that means that I shouldn't snap the rod with a fish on, hopefully, and that I can really work the fish well with it, especially if I cranked it down and I was pulling 15. The line won't snap, but I should be able to work the fish back and forth with this being 30 pounds and not really have a problem with it. And I usually always use pull line. It's worked really good for me. I've tried spider and all that other stuff, and the power line too, I think it's called, the Power Pro. There's another weird name one out there for fishing line, which I've also used. This one actually, this new one, this 12-foot one, I put 50-pound test on, only because the blank says that it holds 30 to 65-pound weight. So I'm at 50. I think that should be plenty enough. There's 300 yards of it on there. I just went through and, besides my 2 new ones, but my older rods, we greased them all, we did them all, so they all look nice and smooth and ready for this year's striper run. And I also picked up this. Picked this up for the woman, so she can go out striper fishing every once in a while. She's not as big into it as I am, but she does enjoy doing it. This is just a cheap rod from Walmart. It's called the Striper, and yeah, it's not really made to crank in probably a 40-pound striper, but you might be able to. I don't know. I know we've I got one of these ones last year, a white one, but we accidentally broke it. Not fishing, we broke it in the tailgate. So I went to Walmart because I had the receipt with the warranty, and bam! Now she's got a blue one. They don't have any whites. But it's been a great ride. We've cast decently. It comes stock with 20-pound test on it. It's got a decent drag system on it. It's not bad. And it comes with like a little tackle box full of a bunch of stuff. So it's definitely what's in here is just enough that you can go out for like your first time and catch a striper. I'd recommend maybe not using a swim bait, because you probably won't catch anything with that little tiny swim bait in there besides maybe a little tiny striper. But use some chunk bait with the weights and the hooks, you'll be fine. You'll catch some decent 26 or 28 inch stripers on this all day and have a lot of fun. But this is like a $30 setup right here. You get it from all for $30, so it's not like it's worth messing around with, especially for a lady. Not for all ladies. I know some of you ladies out there probably outfish me all day long. So believe me, I'm completely okay many fishers, we'll say, out there. So, if you guys want to know anything else about any of the rods I have here, the Slammer, the Squadron 3, the Striper, the Prevail, that's how I say it, Prevail, or even this guy right here, this is just a drop down rig, C-Tech, also from Walmart. I did switch the liner on it, came with like 30-pound mono, so what I did was I took off most of the mono and I overlaid blade over the top of it with I believe this is 40, yeah, this is 40-pound blade I put on it. I like using this rod for like blackfish, porgy. Nothing crazy. I don't do anything with it. I mean, I could. I mean, it's a strong rod, and I've used it for blackfish fishing too. Gone up to the piers, dropped it down, and cranked up a couple of blackfish with it. So it definitely works good. It's got a nice clicker on it, so you can definitely cast out there, let it sit, and then listen to the click when the bait starts going. But yeah, if you want to hear anything else, just let me know, and I will answer the questions the best you can, and try to get some more videos up for you guys more often. It's starting to get warm here. We have about maybe 4 weeks, hopefully a little less, and then the striper fishing will be really good. So we'll see. And I know people are saying like, oh, you know, mid-March you could probably start catching stripers in the Connecticut River, pretty decent size. I prefer to wait till usually just after Easter, and then I'll head out and start really fishing between like probably right around like April 10th to April 15th. Sometimes I get out there. But hey, if you guys get out there sooner and catch fish sooner, that's awesome. In the meantime, I usually stick to some freshwater trout fishing, stuff like that, light water, light tackle, and just have some fun. But I love striper fishing, and I'll probably never give it up. So, hey, like I said, sorry guys, I'm rambling on again, like I always do. So hey, have a good day. Get out there, fish, have some fun, and maybe teach somebody new. Everybody deserves to fish.